Hey, this is Lauren, owner of Aggressive Credit Repair. For 20 years, coming at you with a credit tip. Each month, I like to send out a newsletter to thousands of my clients with a written tip. And also, I like to include a video, which you're watching now. This month's credit tip, top credit bureau violations. The bureaus are required to investigate accounts that a consumer feels inaccurate. And this, by virtue of the Fair Credit Reporting Act that was passed in 1970, allows consumers to send in a dispute. That's what we call it. And the bureaus have to reply within 30 days to give them notice of the investigation results. Sometimes the disputing process does not yield success, meaning something on your credit you didn't agree with, you dispute, you even have proof. For whatever reason, the bureaus verify it as accurate. What do you do in that case? Well, you can reach out to somebody like me. That's what I do for a living, is help people improve their credit. But what about in the event when I can't even help you? It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen, in which case I have to hire an attorney or have a law firm intervene. The law firm that I use, that I refer my clients to, gave me a top 10 reasons that they sue the bureaus. And here are some Fair Credit Reporting Act violations that they sue for, some of the most common ones. Actually, and I see these quite a bit. Credit bureaus show a balance on a report that was paid or on an account that was paid. I see that all the time. You pay a collection, you pay a charge off, the creditor doesn't notify the bureaus, you dispute the account with the bureaus, they still don't change it. It's a very common thing, probably the most common thing that the bureaus are sued for. Duplicate accounts, I see that all the time as well. Two of the exact same collection. There might be one number difference, but really it is a duplicate. Pretty common. And I see this one a lot. Sometimes what happens when a original creditor will sell a debt called a charge-off to a third-party collection company, and then you've got now a double whammy, as I call it. You've got the original creditor showing a balance, and then also the collection company showing a balance. That's illegal. Once it goes to the collection company, only one of those companies are supposed to report a balance, and in the case where a creditor sells it to a collection company, the original creditor is supposed to report that as a zero, or also known as a sold charge-off. See that all the time. Unknown account on your report. Well, that's really the main reason this is on this. The Fair Credit Reporting Act was passed, is so that if you see something on your report that you don't believe is valid, you have the right to dispute it so that they can verify the accuracy of that account. Other common ones are you file bankruptcy, maybe car loan was included in that bankruptcy, and lo and behold, after the bankruptcy is discharged, you look at your credit report and that the balance is still showing on the report. Actually, it should show a zero balance with a comment on the account saying that it was included in the bankruptcy. Account too old to report. This is pretty rare. The bureaus are pretty good at keeping stuff that are 7 years old. What a misconception is that an account remains on your credit report from the time that the account was open. Actually, the 7-year mark has to do with respect to a negative account. The legal term is 7 years from the original delinquency date is when that 7-year rule applies. And then I see this quite often when your information gets mixed with somebody else. I'll see this commonly with a father and a son who have the same name, the first and the second, John Doe 1, John Doe the second. See that quite a bit. Or last, authorized user report shows user activity when it was not authorized. I see that all the time. Or even sometimes when you are an authorized user on a card and you no longer want to be, and it remains on the report and you dispute it. I deal with that all the time. If you're dealing with anything like this, you can contact me through this channel. This is something that any of these things are things that I can help you with. And in the rare event that even I'm unsuccessful at helping clear this stuff up, I can refer you to a law firm who can even sue the bureaus and get you money for damages. Thank you for watching this video. This ends the video. If you have any questions or ever want your credit looked at, please reach out on this channel or contact me at my website, aggressivecreditrepair.com. Thank you for watching.